Good day, respected judges and fellow innovators. My name is Sherry Yanjurus and I am from SMK St. John Beaufort, Sabah, Malaysia. I am currently the head of Science and Mathematics Department in SMK St. John and also currently a PhD student in University Malaysia, Sabah. My journey with AI in education began when I developed a chemistry virtual lab simulation using Canvas in Gemini for the Google Gemini Video Challenge 2025 and was announced as one of the winners. What started as a single project has now grown into a culture of innovation involving teachers, students, coding, and of course artificial intelligence. And today I would like to share how one simulation inspired many innovators. Chemistry is often considered as one of the most difficult subjects for secondary school students. Many students struggle to understand abstract concepts because they cannot visualize what happened at the particle level. One of the biggest challenges is writing and balancing chemical equations. When students fail to master this skill, they often face difficulties in other topics such as chemical reactions, stoichiometry, and mole calculations. At the same time, many teachers want to integrate AI into teaching but are unsure how to create meaningful AI-powered learning experiences. As part of my PhD research, I decided to develop an AI-powered simulation to address this challenge, and this became the foundation of ChemCodeS. ChemCodeS is an AI-powered chemistry coding simulation developed using Canvas in Gemini. This simulation helps students learn how to write and balance chemical equations through interactive activities, visualization, and immediate feedback. Students can identify reactants and products, construct equations, and balance them step by step while receiving guidance from the simulation. Animated particle representations allow students to visualize the conservation of atoms during chemical reactions, making learning more meaningful and engaging. Students can repeat activities as many times as they want at their own pace, strengthening both understanding and confidence. And more importantly, students are not only using technology. Through Canvas in Gemini, they are also exposed to coding, computational thinking, creativity, problem solving, and AI-assisted development. They become creators of technology rather than merely users of technology. The impact of ChemCodeS extends far beyond my PhD research. As the head of Science and Mathematics Department in my school, I actively mentor teachers to develop their own AI-powered simulation using Canvas in Gemini. One notable success story is Puan Hanisa Junseh, whose biology simulation project won a silver medal award at the Asian Makers Fest 2026 held in University Malaya. This demonstrates that AI-powered simulation design can be successfully adapted across different subjects, not only chemistry. And this impact has also reached my students. Today, there are 3 teams of students under my supervision are participating in this competition using simulations developed through Canvas in Gemini. 2 teams are developing chemistry simulations, while another team is developing a science simulation. These students are learning coding, computational thinking, creativity, and AI-assisted development while creating educational solutions for their peers. What began as a single chemistry simulation has now evolved into a growing innovation ecosystem involving my teachers, my students in the school. Ladies and gentlemen, ChemCodeS demonstrates how Artificial intelligence can transform chemistry education through visualization, interaction, and personalized learning. However, the real impact goes beyond a single simulation. It is about empowering teachers to innovate. It is about empowering students to create. From a Google Gemini Video Challenge project to a PhD research initiative to Teacher Innovation Award and now to Student Innovation Teams, this journey shows how one idea can inspire an entire community. The greatest achievement is not the simulation itself, no. The greatest achievement is the community of innovators that has been created. When we empower teachers and students to create with AI, we are not simply preparing them for future. We are empowering them to shape it. Thank you so much. That's all from me, Sherry Yanjurus.
Thank you, Puan Sherry. Well, before I've been introduced to Canvas and Gemini, I had no idea that I could develop my own simulations. And Puan Sherry continuously sharing her experience developing simulations using Gemini Canvas about chemistry simulations and always encourage us, the teachers, to explore and how to integrate AI in our teaching. Through her guidance, mentoring, and encouragement, I had learned how to use Canvas in Gemini to develop my own simulation, which called CycleSim. It is a simulation of menstrual cycles. It is a biological-based educational simulations. With her support, I participated Teachers Makers Challenge in Asian Maker Fest 2026 at University Malaya, where my project received a silver medal award. What inspired me the most is her belief that innovation should not stop with one teacher. She actively empowers colleagues and students to become creators, innovators, and lifelong learners. Her leadership has transformed the culture of our department and also encouraged many of us to embrace AI and educational innovations in education.